Venemaa territooriumi ja nüüd ka okupeeritud aladega piirnev Harkiv on üle 1000 päeva olnud igapäevase terrori all. Paljud elanikud, kes on linnas sündinud ja kasvanud, on sealt lahkunud, sest suures osas on linn tänaseks rusudes. Puutumata ei ole jäänud ka ülikoolid, garaažini nimeline riiklik ülikool ja selle ühiselamud on lausa 25% ulatuses hävinud.
Our university was attacked near 3 times. The rocket just attacked the building near the university 3 times this year, and almost all the windows just cracked. And of course, in these moments, we feel so sad. But after that, we just understand that if we inside and we can do nothing. So we just try to be united.
Harkivi rahvuslikus ülikoolis toimub täna õppetöö 100% veebis ning suure osa ajast osaletakse loengutes pommivarjenditest. Paljud ülikoolid, eriti just okupeeritud aladelt, on oma töö kolinud ümber teistesse linnadesse. Sammhaaval ülikooli hooneid ka taastatakse ja ehitatakse maa alla välja turvaruume, mis võimaldavad üliõpilastel kas või korraks kokku tulla ja üksteist näha. See on oluline, et ühtsustunnet hoida.
Of course, it's really complicated task for university to give give our students some feeling of unity, of community. But I think that university do as much as possible. Of course, also the students want to communicate with each other. Students take a really active part in the student council, student government. We are talking about rebuilding, about renovation of campuses. Of course, it's really difficult to do because university needs a lot of resources like money.
After COVID pandemic, after full-scale invasion war, after full-scale invasion, we used to study, I think, more than 5 years. Maybe like a little bit less, a little bit more, it depends on region, but in online distance format of study. And it's very difficult, and if not mention, for example, some practical skills, but it's also problematic within the socialization of students, of youth.
Humbalevska toob välja, et isoleeritus on mõjunud laastavalt väga paljude noorte vaimsele tervisele. Üliõpilased pingutavad iseseisvalt aina rohkem, et leida võimalusi ühisteks üritusteks ning mis kõige olulisem, paljud ülikoolid on hakanud oma õpet kivi haaval taas üles ehitama.
Nowadays, we understand that we have to live in such situation for a longer period of time. We are trying to make us as more normal as only possible. So, of course, a number of students have increased just because we are in this part of the Ukraine that more or less more safe.
As I understand, you can also provide more safety here because you have this infrastructure.
Yes, we have the infrastructure that was built to make more people safe that were built during the USSR for the case of the nuclear war between USA and USSR. So we have these tunnels built between our buildings, educational buildings, so they can be used for providing educational services when we have to make this break due to the air attacks, alarms or something like that.
Lvivi polütehnikum on üks vähestest, kes on praktilised õppekavad, nagu näiteks inseneeria, viinud täielikult tagasi kontaktõppesse. Selle tulemusel on nende õpilaste arv isegi suurem kui enne sõja algust. Rahvusvahelised õpilased on seejuures lahkunud ning viimastel andmetel oli neid alla 5. Rektori sõnul on aga ülikoolide peamine väljakutse see, kuidas integreerida inimesi, kes on sõda näinud eriti lähedalt.
We have more and more students who go through war as refugees, as internally displaced people who go through the war as soldiers, and now they are veterans who lost somehow someone during this period. And it's also a new challenge for us to deal with these people who have some bad influence, psychological or even physical one.
Currently, a lot of our program programs include some topics which are really connected with the war, with the full-scale invasion. For example, the cybersecurity is really important topic right now because the Russians make a lot of attacks.
Ülikoolid on täna justkui Ukraina tagala. Nii kui sõjas toimub mõni tehniline areng, koolitavad nemad tudengeid sellele vastu seisma ehk muudavad koheselt õppekavu. Samal ajal aitavad nad igapäevaellu naasta neil, kes enam rindel seista ei saa. See kõik on muutnud Ukraina ülikoolid olenemata füüsilisest distantsist tugevateks kogukondadeks. Harkivist ei ole näiteks paljud tudengid nõus isegi lahkuma, mis sest, et sisuliselt elavad nad igapäevaselt kuulirahe all.
From the student side, I think that it's important for us to realize that when we will win the war and when the war will end it, so we are those who will be responsible for the reconstruction and for trying to do our best in order to avoid such of wars.
Harkivi üliõpilane toob välja, et kurioossel kombel motiveerib neid enim just see suurim valu, mida sõda põhjustab, ehk kaaslaste surm. Igas Ukraina ülikoolis on täna langenutele mälestustahvel. Kutšerov sõnab, et kui veel 3 aastat tagasi oli tema ülikooli hoones selliseid tahvleid ainult 1, siis paar nädalat tagasi juba 3.
A lot of our colleagues, a lot of students went as a soldiers to the war, and unfortunately a lot of them were killed by Russian. Of course, we dream about blossoming Ukraine, that we rebuild our cities, that we can go to Mariupol, the Ukrainian Mariupol, that we just all the relocated universities will be back to their native cities and to their communities. So we dream a lot and do everything we can just to help our country.